So, I've kind of been pushing through this game a whole lot recently, and during today, potentially during my online university lectures, I won't say yay or nay, I might have been a little bit occupied with making sure that I'm a bit stronger. We ended off last session at like level anywhere from 19 to 21. I don't remember. I honestly do not remember what we ended off last time. I am at 17 and a half hours now. 85,000 peak. Everyone is level 27. I've leveled up a lot of different jobs as of an hour ago-ish. But yeah, anyway, hello to Gaming Templar, Princess Breakson, and Guzma. But yeah, since you beat it, you can properly watch other people play it now. What you did... But you were like ahead of everybody else anyway, basically. The game's been out for like, at the time of streaming this, the game's been out for like 4 days and you've already beaten it. And now here I am with, just grind forehead. So what I might actually do... Where's the difficulty setting? Because I'm like way over leveled right now. I just wanted to level up my freaking... Apparently in hard mode, enemy turns come around like faster. In addition to them being tougher. What? Oh, apply changes. Because I am probably so stupidly over leveled right now that like, let's just do it, I guess. And let's see what a little bit of hard mode is like. May or may not have been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon in your architectural engineering class. Is that actually like a kind of textbook model that they use for there? Because I've had some games as like a textbook of sorts in some of my classes, but they've all been based around game design. Like, for example, in my use of history and video games class, our course textbook was Civilization, and we also had to play a game to analyze for the way that it uses history, which for me was Assassin's Creed 2. And my course textbook for my current game design class, which focuses on tabletop games, is, of course, Tabletop Sim. In fact, we were showcasing my one class that I had earlier today that wasn't like a pre-recorded lecture. I mean, there's a place in Rimidhall where you've usually been grinding like hella crazy, but you're not there yet, are you? I have no idea what that is, honestly. I have not a clue. But what I spent today doing, thinking about using games in classes and such. If I go ahead and show here, I'll just move Discord off to the right side a little bit, so that you don't see my freaking legal name on the like name list on the right side there. But essentially, this is the second game project that has been done for this class. And every game project that happens in this class is with a different group. And today, it was my turn to demo our game, which we designed this freaking card game thingamabob, where the people that were playing started making all these drawings and stuff, which I thought was really neato. And I basically had to lead this game group on this game that me and 2 others designed, so that was interesting. It's very interesting that everything's in like tabletop sim, and I'm starting to overheat because this is a winter jacket that I'm wearing right now, because my current hoodie and scarf is currently in the dryer, so like it's gonna be a little while until I can yoink those. So who would have guessed it? Under my scarf that I stream with like every day, I actually have a neck. Isn't that crazy? One thing that I would like to showcase before we move on is how I grinded. How do I load? Do I have to go to the title screen to load? Because the other save file, the 2 there, is basically where I saved to show how I grinded, because you can't record like the 30-second clips for this. So if we go ahead and load this is how I grinded. So we've been playing during the middle of class. Not during that one. During that one, I was busy freaking supervising people playing my game and taking notes about like taking crazy amounts of notes about what they thought about our card game. But my other classes have pre-recorded lectures throughout the week, so I was learning a little bit about not art, what the heck am I saying? About history and geology and stuff is the thing. But anyway, I've been leveling up these other classes, and essentially what I would do is I would run up to this dude over here, Smackaroo. This is around the first area of the game, and this is one of those like tougher bosses that actually does have a decent amount of health, but like, you know, this is what I've been spending most of today doing. Look at my job points that gave. So that's 210 job points plus 70% extra from my additional skills that we got from Freelancer. Because something else that I did while off camera was I actually wound up doing basically the same thing to get Freelancer all the way up to level 12, meaning that every person can technically have, if we go into abilities, job points plus 1.7. So job points are increased by a multiple of 1.5, increased to 1.7 when combined with job point up. So I mean, it uses 3 skill slots, but it really has you gain stuff really fast. Hello, Mortis. How are you doing today? I played City Skylines and Structural Engineering. Huh. I've heard about City Skylines before. I don't know a massive ton about it, but it's actually really cool to see that games are being, you know, factored into classes in that way. But yeah, I didn't actually notice that. Legit forgot about the special boss fights. We did one during the last stream, and it took me like an hour because I had 2 attackers that didn't really do a whole lot of attacking. So with my new setup, we're gonna have 3 attackers and 1 healer now that we're like strong enough to not have to worry about that. And then I literally just dip in and out of there, and then I just do this. Oh yeah, the rare area. That's still what I mean. Still fought another one of those last time. So essentially, while lectures were going on and stuff that were pre-recorded, this is what I did with my life. Was the thing. And we just went from the beginning of Thief level 7 to Thief level 8 in 2 battles. Like, I'm done dealing with this game's BS. I'm not holding back anymore. We're pulling out literally all the stops to make, hopefully, the rest of this experience a smooth one. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the title screen, because that's an old save that I just wanted to show. I just saved there to show, like, how I was grinding earlier. Let's go back to, like, my actual save here. Lol, GG. So that's been, like, a really good way to gain job points and such. So, I haven't actually tried out any of these new builds that I have on anybody. I just, like, slapped it on, essentially, being like, hey, let's get some variety and, like, new stuff and, like, try things out. But yeah, good news surprise you got as far as you did today in Dark Souls, since you spent most of it grinding because you have a bad habit of trying to min-max every time you play it. That's, like, kind of almost what I'm doing here. Disappointed that you didn't realize the entire time and spent hours grinding in a dungeon. What, for the additional 70% job points and stuff? Do you think that you'll ever go play the Valkyrie Chronicle games? I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know what those are, I'm sorry to say. I don't know what platform they're on. I don't know a whole lot. Don't really know anything about them. My current setups that I have on everybody, and again, I haven't tried this out in a single battle at all yet. I just threw it together being like, hey, that might be spicy. I have my unit as a Berserker Vanguard. I have Gloria. She'll probably still basically have a job as a White Mage, but I just figure, hey, look at how little she's leveled up Black Mage compared to White Mage. So I just threw her into Black Mage with a secondary of White Mage, just so that she can level up Black Mage a little bit while we're playing. Not like she's gonna be using a whole bunch of Black Magic or anything, but she'll be mostly still acting as a White Mage, just gonna be leveling up Black Mage and stuff, I figure. Elvis here, I have as a Thief, because his look with the Thief is probably my favorite, is a thing. Like, because with Seth, as neat as it is, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit jarring in cutscenes not being able to see, like, his mouth moving and stuff. And with both Gloria and Adele, like, they don't look like a freaking thief who's gonna rob you of everything you have. They look more like a thief who's gonna reach into your pocket while you're not looking after trying to charm you. Like, it's not it's not the same cool kind of look, you know? So I do think that I was debating about making Elvis the Beastmaster for the memes, but he's probably got my favorite look for the thief, so I was like, let's just make him a thief. Because for a while now, to deal with the BS of this game, we've had like our 2 attackers of Seth and Adele, and then both Elvis and Gloria for support. But we've gotten to a point that we basically only need 1 support unit. So let's try out Elvis as like an attacker. I didn't know what to make his secondary, so I just threw Bard there. So I guess he can do some buffs if he like really wants to. And then Adele over here, I threw into Beastmaster. She's the new Octopath Traveler Hanet, essentially. And Freelancer, because why ever not? And we mastered Freelancer with everybody, so I mean, you know, there's that. But yeah, Berserker is definitely good. I do look forward to trying it out. Yeah, your birthday's this Thursday. Just remembered. Yeah, I plan on streaming some Sly 3 when the day comes around. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Like, it's usually not a fact that I like super spread But the other day I was asked about like my schedule for the week, and I was like, well, that's what's going on this week. This game is set in Europa, a fictional version of Europe in 1935. So it sounds like a big JRPG kind of thing, or at least crazy RPG. I don't know if it's a JRPG is a thing. Take control of a squad. Would that be like Fire Emblem or something like that almost, where you move units around a battlefield? Or would it be something more like this term, or maybe something completely different even? Also, while I was exploring around here, something that I noticed is one of my side quest things is literally like right over here. And I was thinking about doing it off camera, but I was like, no, let's not make any progress that isn't just experience and levels off camera. Let's do everything else on Whoa, there's a cutscene for it. Oh, why'd I turn on my doggy cam?
Looks like we found our wolf.
What was this a side quest for?
You're going to pay for getting between me and my dinner.
Oh, is it that one?
I've never seen you this fired up about anything.
I don't know, nothing of the sort there, Mortis. I was just saying that's usually not usually not something I mentioned a whole lot. Is the thing myself. Oh, I'm not fully healed. How did that happen? Oh, because I put on like some shields and stuff that like slightly increased health and stuff. But yeah, you had it on Seth ever since you got it, though. There were times that you had to switch jobs for specific bosses, but you suggest you definitely use Berserker for most of the way. Its level 11 and 12 moves are really good. It does definitely seem spicy. But I mean, all that I meant by that is the past 2 years when I've streamed Sly games have usually been like people stopping into the stream without having like any idea why I'm streaming Sly as a thing, and I just like accept that a lot of the time. Looks like a fish fused with the wolf, kind of Lovecraftian. It looks like a weird or a wolf thing. It looks like freaking Lucario's cousin from Alabama is what it looks like. I have no idea how much health this thing is gonna have. Oh, let's decrease the battle speed and stuff. Hello, Hawks. Yeah, back at this game after grinding it a whole bunch earlier today and being stupidly OP to the point that at the beginning of this session, I threw the game into hard mode just to see what would happen, because I'm probably so over-leveled that I probably won't notice a whole lot unless I'm... Oh my goodness, yeah, we're gonna freaking destroy this thing, aren't we? Like, hold on a hot second. Godspeed Strike takes MP instead of BP like the previous games. Perform physical attack on a target with an attack power, boosting by the use of speed. Further damage may also be inflicted after a little time has passed. I mean, let's try it. Okay, yeah, there's the effect of Godspeed Strike, so I think if we just spam default, he just dies.
Let us continue on our way.
Because that's Godspeed Strike for you. Oh yeah, I also still have jump point up and up on everyone, because we're still early-ish game, despite being completely over-leveled. So, like, dang it, why do I keep turning on the doggy cam instinctively?
Adele?
I mean, there! Now the road to Halcyonia is finally safe again.
Could you speak up?
That's more like it. Guess we'd better go tell the innkeeper all is well.
Dang it, I keep turning on the doggy cam instinctively after the last time. Does this bridge get repaired later or something? That's OP, lol. Yeah, that's why I've thrown things into hard mode, because I'm worried that I'm gonna destroy everything after all the grind that I did. Like, I promise you, I was not trying to get my freaking level super high to become OP. I just wanted to get my job levels up there to get like some spicy abilities and be able to try out some spicy stuff of like the other jobs and stuff. My freaking level just wound up getting high on the way because of that is a thing. But yeah, Goosebay just finished this game earlier today. Also, wasn't Godspeed Strike for Thief in the original Bravely Default game? Yes, but instead of using MP, it used 1 BP. And it was just like a super high powered move based on the user's speed. And it didn't have that like second hit that kicks in later like it does in this game. So it's definitely very different. It also had like a really cool animation in the original. But yeah, how was my class? Hope it went well. I got to... Oh, we can give you some potions and stuff. Here you go. Oh, that was one of the early quests and stuff like that. Actually went pretty well. I got to jot down a lot of advice and a lot of feedback that they had for our game. But in general, they really enjoyed the card game that my group and I put together. I can't go into details about like the entire rules, like, 'cause I don't want to like bore people and stuff like that. But if anybody wants to know like the general kind of premise of the card game my group and I designed, it's a card game where you're supposed to be like space explorers, and everybody has like a hand of cards of like different actions that they can take, and every round that goes by you have to draw an event card, and that's the event that happened, where the events could be things like Space Orphanage. Do you want to donate a gold to draw more action cards? It could be Space Pirates. The captain will lose 1 gold at the end of the turn, but if there is no captain, then everybody loses a bunch of gold and a bunch more and stuff like that. So it's like, do you want to try to be the captain, or do you want to take like a little hit, or do you want to not be the captain and everybody takes a big hit or something like that? So there's the captain status and rogue status that you can play different cards at different times to potentially obtain. So that's I mean, it's complicated. But hello Anima, how are you doing today? Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this long passage thing, Anima? My goodness. Well, okay. Why does it take so long to load?
You're back, and in one piece too.
We took care of the wolf. The road should be safe now.
Yes, a merchant friend told me. He was ever so grateful, as you might imagine. So grateful, in fact, that he gave me all the butter he had.
He did?
Why? It's not like you did
right.
anything.
Sauteed silver smelt all round.
Yes! This was so worth it.
I really hope so. Can't say I'm not a little curious to see how it actually tastes, though.
That's the spirit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly. Now, would you like to watch while I prepare it for you?
Are you sure? That'd be great.
Really?
What's the matter?
It's probably better not to see what it looks like before it's cooked.
Oh, don't be silly. It'll be fine. I'm a woman of the world. I've eaten all kinds of weird and wonderful things in my time.
Right. Well, I'll just hang back here if that's okay.
What the heck is that? It's... Wait. Those are its eyes? Stop it! Stop looking at me!
Wow. Quest complete. Okay, we got some fresh fish for that, apparently. And there's a party chat. I pressed it like 10 seconds ago. Do I have to press it again? Apparently I had to press it again. I think. It froze. Okay. Cooking with Adele. Oh, it's so weird seeing all my characters so different. So, do you cook yourself, Adele? What's your specialty? And in case anyone's curious, I freaking cannot cook for the life of me. I can make a mean grilled cheese, but that's about as far as it gets. Do I ever? I make a mean stew. Chunks of juicy meat that just fall off the bone, freshly picked mushrooms, seasonal veggies. You can't go far wrong if you get the ingredients right. You mean anybody can make it? Ha, as if. You want to be making cuisine at my level, you need to be a master of matching those ingredients with one another. And you also need to have your own signature twist. Mine's honey. Honey? In a stew? Does that really work? You bet it does, but only if you know what you're doing. I should very much like to try one of these stews of yours, Adele. I'll be happy to make you one. Just don't ask me to put any of that disgusting fish in it. Silver smelt? That noise you made when you finally saw one. Please don't remind me. I'll try my best. Won't be easy though. It was hilarious. Also, I noticed during like the last cutscene, dang it, I instinctively turned on the doggy cam after the last session. I'm sure she'll be down here later tonight. But I noticed during that last cutscene, and I only just noticed, that part of the costume with Beastmaster there, or at least with Adele's version, had a glove on just one hand, which I don't know how other people feel about that, but I think a single glove is a really cool touch. It might just be because I have issues with my left wrist, so when I go out and about, I actually put on this sleeve right here. My watch is a little bit in the way, so it doesn't really work that well right now. But I actually put on this sleeve right here for the sake of my kind of issues that I have with my left wrist that I might potentially have to go back to physiotherapy for in the near future since the pain's been coming back and such. But it might just be because when I go out and about, I have a single hand glove kind of thing almost. I'll take this off because I don't really need it right now. It might just be that. That might be the only reason that I like it. But whenever games have an option for like a single glove, especially if it's on the left hand, I'll totally do that because when I go out and about, I have a thing that specifically goes on my left hand and that's it, you know? But yeah, Mortis, you can make a decent pasta dough. Sauce is here, say. And Guzma Bean, you literally work as a cook. I wish I could I could cook. I really need to, like, learn a thing or two properly one of these days. Anyway, oh, I was in this area, the starting area of the game, to grind against that one boss. We can fast travel back to Wiswald now. And over in Wiswald is where we have the increasing a job to level 12 or beyond. We're gonna increase the cap later. Like, I've heard from other people that apparently Freelancer goes above 12. I don't know about any of the others. Maybe they all do? Maybe they all go to like 15 down the line or something like that. I have no idea. Welp, like trench coats and top hats, we all have our unique taste in fashion. This is true. This is definitely true. I do like the little loading screen at Thingamabob with the horse there when you're fast traveling. I do think that's neat. Holistic medicine. Neat. So, yeah, the last time... Oh, we are missing a decent little bit of MP. I guess I'll go to the inn really quickly. I'm pretty sure when we ended the last session, I was anywhere from freaking level 19 to level 21 or something like that. We're level 27 now. So I threw it into hard mode. So enemies should be tougher, so... Because, again, the intention in the grinding was to build up, like, job level and get some spicy abilities and, like, other jobs and stuff. Not to get my level so high that I'm freaking OP. So we throw it into hard mode to compensate. We'll see how much of a difference it makes. I should be horrendously OP. We'll see. We'll see what hard mode of this game wants to throw at me. Maybe it'll balance things out. Isn't this the weirdest shit you've ever seen?
How do, Roddy? It's been a wee while, eh?
When did you get back? And why didn't you send me a letter or something to let me know you were all right? I was starting to think you might be dead in a ditch somewhere.
Now, Roddy. You should know better than that. If anyone or anything manages to finally do me in, it'll be the talk of every tavern in the land. I've just been busy as all. Busy trying to make sense of that blasted book lady Emma left behind mostly.
Oh, that old thing. And how's it going? Making any progress?
Oh aye, it's coming along nicely. Well, Roddy seems the same as ever. No weird mood swings here. Ach, but where are my manners? Roddy! These are my new friends. We've been on a wee adventure together. Everyone, this is Roddy, boss man of this here institution, and storied son of Wiswald.
Roddy McGranite at your service. I hope Elvis hasn't been too much of a pain.
Aye, less of that. I've been an exemplary travel companion, I'll have you know. But, listen, there's a few things we need to ask you about. And one immediate problem we need your help with. We're wanting to get into the tower, see? But that job's where Galahad won't hear a word of it.
The tower?
Roddy?
How's your conscience, Elvis? Clear? White as the driven snow? Or soiled and murky? Black with guilt?
What the heck are you on about?
Which one is it? Black or white? Black. White. Black. White.
Roddy! Pull yourself together, man!
Your heart is black. Black. Get out! No!
But I don't...
No!
Ah! He's locked the blasted door.
He completely flipped out, just like Galahad.
Yes, and in both cases, it seemed to be the mention of the tower that triggered the sudden change.
So what are we going to do now, Elvis? Is there anyone else who can help us?
Oh. Well, look who it is. Lily. Lily!
You know her, Elvis?
Aye, she's Roddy's wife. She'll be able to tell us what's been going on for sure.
Unless she's suffering from the same weird affliction as everybody else.
Ack, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Come on, let's go and see what she has to say.
She went into that shop over there.
Well, I guess we're going over there now. I guess somebody has been chugging a little bit too much of the freaking world's biggest lava lamp in there. Unbelievable. He's gone completely nuts. My goodness. Well.
Hello there, how are you today?
I can't complain, Lily. Now, what can I do for you?
I was looking for a new gown for our Mona. Oh, she'll have grown out of all her clothes before I know it.
All right. Let's see now. There, how's this?
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, she's gonna love it. Thank you so, so much.
How do, Lily?
Elvis! I didn't know you were back.
Aye, I just got home, and I just ran into Roddy, and...
Oh, sorry, but if it's him you're wanting to ask about, you should know we're not together anymore.
Eh? What do you mean?
We split up. It's just me and the wee one now. You should come round to our new place sometime. She'd love to see you. Anyway, it was nice catching up. Ta-ta!
Well, she seemed pretty normal, right? No sudden mood swings or anything?
Aye, I suppose you're right. I can't believe her and Roddy have split up, though. I always thought they'd be together forever.
So you've not heard, then, about the accident at the Institute? It was a bad business. That poor wee girl got caught up in it all.
What? Mona? Is she all right?
No, she didn't make it, poor thing. And her only 10.
Oh, no.
Aye. She was delivering something to her dad when the accident happened. So he set right to blaming himself. If only I'd been at home so the child didn't have to come and find me, that sort of thing. And Lily set to blaming herself in turn for sending wee Mona off after him. And then they set to blaming one another and, well...
I don't mean to pry, but wasn't Lily just talking about her daughter as if she was safely at home?
Aye. I don't have the heart to ask exactly what she means, poor dear. And unless someone can find the time to head north up to the forest there and check on her, I'm not sure we'll be finding out anytime soon.
We'll do it. Come on. We need to go and get to the bottom of this. I just can't get my head around it.
So Lily's behavior wasn't quite as normal as it seemed after all.
We need to find out what's going on.
Then we'll need to speak to Lily and Roddy some more. She's up in the forest. I'm guessing he's still over at the Institute, right? Who to speak to first?
Okay, so something shady is going on with her, and she's probably gonna wind up being the next boss that we yoink the asterisk of or something. I thought the door was just locked. Are we gonna knock again?
Door's locked. Not to worry. There are ways and means.
Ways and means?
Aye. There's a network of pipes and tunnels under Wiswald. They carry rainwater and sewage and all that out of the city. And the Institute's hooked up to that network, so...
Wait, you're not suggesting we...
I am. I know a hatch that'll get us down there. I used to use it to get around town without Lady Emma noticing.
But sewage pipes? Really? Isn't that a little unhygienic?
It's a wee bit smelly, aye, but it never did me any harm.
Well, if it's the only way,
It is. Trust me.
then I suppose we don't have much choice. Are you okay with this, Gloria?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, no reason. I just thought you might not like the idea of splashing around in people's... Ugh.
People's what?
Never mind.
Then it sounds like it's settled. Sorry, Adele.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. It's not like this was your idea. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Into the sewers we go.
Wait, so we're going through the sewers? But I guess a more appealing way of calling it is we're going through the secret tunnel. Those floppy ears make them look all cute and harmless. Little did I know. Hopping mad. Defeat some lop-eared bad bits. Okay. Sure. Just may as well accept that. But yeah, boys, you have a lot of fun trying to predict plot points in these streams. Yeah, figure out how everything's gonna play out and such. It's especially good for games like this because it jumps around like so many different like story arcs and stuff like that. Like last stream we wrapped up the Savalon story arc in the first chapter of the game with like the prince and stuff like that. And now we're on to a completely different story arc and who knows what's going on here and stuff like that. But yeah, interesting. Handy hidden status ailment Daub. It looks like Dab.
This place has changed a bit since I was last here. It's a proper forest now. And when you look at the colour of that water, it's like a lake of blue paint.
Guess it can't be poisonous, though. People seem to be living here just fine.
What brings you out here, eh?
All right there, big man. Do you live round here?
Oh, I do now, eh? Since my old house got crushed by all the trees.
That's why you're living out here? Wow. And what's with all the kids?
Oh, they've lost their homes too, poor wee things. And their parents, most of them. We take care of them now.
Their parents died?
Well, no one's quite sure. First, strange things started happening to the town, and then all the scholars started disappearing. These are the bairns they left behind.
Disappearing parents? What the hell has happened to this place?
It's like that freaking Jimmy Neutron movie where aliens come and abduct all the parents. This is what's going on here. Just you wait. Magical memories. So, what kind of stuff do they do at the Institute, Alphys? Is it just magical research or... No, it's an unbelievable amount of hentai. No, there's a fair bit of research, aye. It's mainly a kind of school. Place where wizarding wannabes come to learn their craft. It's where I cut my teeth and all. I was just a lowly student in Lady Emma's lectures back when I started. Lectures, huh? And they weren't boring or anything? You didn't grind and bravely default while they were going. Yeah, oh, they were dull as dishwater, laddie. I fell asleep in nearly every one, much to Lady Emma's dismay. She was strict with you guys? Well, she wasn't the type to raise her voice or rant and rave. She was harsher than that, really. If you didn't keep up or pay attention, she'd just leave you behind. Which must mean you did keep up and pay attention, right? Otherwise you couldn't have stayed? I suppose I did, in my own special way. I got kicked out of my fair share of lectures. But I can knuckle down when I want to, and I wasn't a pain in the neck all the time. Which means you were one the rest of the time? I don't know. All that matters is I made it through, thanks to Lady Emma. I'd have been out of my ear in 5 minutes if it wasn't for her. You were really fond of her, huh? More fond than you know. Well, but yeah. It sounds so similar that yours can tell, oh, what, for like the accents of the people in this place? Like, it might well be Irish, since that's sort of, I don't know, Irish-Scottish, something like that. Since that's like kind of close to Elvis, if he's supposed to be from here or something? Wait, where am I going? Wait, were we just supposed to, oh, we're supposed to talk here? Hi? Oh, no voice, oh. Oh. Hold on, is this like right before a decision or something like that of some sort? Should I save and maybe into a completely different slot? I don't know. Here's slot 9. Save complete. Yep, we sure do. We would love to go to the sewers. Let me tell you right now.